And hello everyone, Gabe the Izzard right here. I am on Highway 7 in Arkansas, just outside of Jesseville, and I am about to drive through the Winona Wildlife Management area of the Ouachita National Forest, cooperating with the Arkansas Game and Fish. Like I say, I am on Highway 7, and I am going to be traveling to Highway 9, 24 miles of dirt road, and I'm going to take a couple little offshoots. I know there's some lookouts. I'm going to just see what it is. I've never driven this section. I've been in the Lake Winona area before, but not driving across this whole section. So I'm going to do it. Go ahead, tag along. So this is the first time that I'm using the app on X off-road. That's what's on here. It has offline maps. They were running a Labor Day special, so I purchased one. Today is Labor Day, as a matter of fact. But I got it, and now I'm using it. So we'll see how this works. So far, it shows exactly what I'm needing to see. So far, it's just been a regular old dirt road, and this is the first time I'm passing just saw my first vehicle, and he said that if I'm heading on the 2 road, which that's what this is, it's pretty rough. So far it's been just like a regular old dirt road. So we'll see what it entails. I had one more truck I saw that right beyond those trees is a ridge, and according to this, it's the Smith Pinnacle and Barton Mountain, and then I'm going to be heading over here to the Angling Pinnacle 2. So far, it just seems like some people that are going to be out here getting ready to go hunting coming up pretty soon. I'm heading uphill right now, coming up to Angling Pinnacle 2. A couple switchbacks, but I'm getting some altitude, and should be a pretty cool view up here. Well, there was no view. I just kind of went up and over. Now I'm heading back down the other side of that ridge, through the trees. You can see some other little hills. Pretty cool. All right, I kind of got on a little trail. This is a cut through. So I just kind of figured, see where this would take me. It's going to be a little bit rougher, but yeah, just see how it turns out. A lot of these trails out here are used with side-by-side 4-wheel drive, those little, not 4-wheelers, but, well, some 4-wheelers, but those little side-by-side carts, and they tend to like kind of eat up the road a little bit because people drive them a little more aggressive because it's funner that way. So I'm just going to kind of take it easy and see if I'm not going to get myself in any kind of weird predicament. I am in a 4-wheel drive vehicle though, and I'm in 4 high right now. so far, my OnX map is pretty right on, showing exactly where I am on this trail. Just to give a little perspective, I turned off the Route 2, which was right there, and I'm about halfway through this blue section, which is like a little bit rougher, and I will be heading up to that. It says Alum Drive, or Divide, sorry, and I'll hit it going back east and then connect with 2 again. All right, just getting out to check a little bit of this, just to see what I'm up against. Doesn't look really too bad. Just trying to pick my path, where I want to go. I think I'm gonna head this way, then down. Just want to make sure that I'm not gonna get in too much trouble. Just thinking. Seems a little easy. All right, let's try it. Piece of cake for the old Yoda, the little mule. Just gonna do a visual of this real quick. Alright, kind of take it to the left. Drug something there. I think it was my step rail. Now it's the time to go up. The beeps you hear is my dash cam that automatically engages. I need to check this out right here. Just real quick. I just went through that with no problem. Crawl mechanism on this truck. I've only kind of tested it one time on some stuff that didn't even matter. I should actually try it on this. But it sounds real awful whenever it's working. So I'll tell you what, we're going to use it on this last little stretch. Activating crawl control. And I got it. I'll just let off on the gas. And it makes that weird sound because it's applying brake and gas to everything. It's sensing every little piece of this road or the trail. And I got it on medium speed. That's why it's just crawling along at a snail's pace. If I put it on the slow speed, I would guess I'd barely even be moving. I'm just gonna let it do its thing. Back on the maintained road, and it's a lot better. And I'll be heading down this for a good bit. Haven't seen any wildlife, but I'm sure some's out here. They've done a little work on this road. Gravel, pretty nice. Looks like they haven't got to the work on this spot yet, but it is prepped for some gravel. So I'm just going to take this as far as I can to a better road. So the road I'm on is a cut through between 2 and whatever this is, road 114. And it was gravel till about there, and then it's dirt, but they're working on it. But I would suggest, due to the ruts, that if it rains, this is probably pretty slick. But it seems like they're going to be, because there's some good deep ruts in here. We haven't had rain for a while. But when they get done, it'll be awesome. Now I'm hitting this. I just came up that one, and I'm heading up this cut through to this northern road, which I think that's the scenic Winona road, but it's pretty nice. I believe this road will take me to the top of the ridge. I've made it to the top of a ridge. And I'm taking this little offshoot here. I'm gonna take a break when I get to the top of it. I have been up here before. This is actually where I tested my four-wheel drive for the first time in this vehicle. I have no idea if anyone's going to be up here, because you do have to kind of off-road a little bit. But it certainly is worth it whenever you get up here. I just saw a deer. I've seen wild turkey out here. Not today. This spot is on Google Earth or Google Maps and on the OnX off-road, but I don't know how many people actually get up here. Not gonna lie, it'll be a little bit disappointing if someone's up here, but I'm gonna stop anyway. Yep, somebody's here camping. That's okay. Totally worth coming up here. Lake Winona out there. Highway 9 is just on the other side of that. Beautiful day today. Another shot of the view. I just walked over to a little spot that the people that were camping told me about. It's a cliff, basically straight down. I'm gonna have a seat right here and eat my ham sandwich. And here is my deli thin sliced ham sandwich on white bread, or so they said. All right, whoa, gosh, I'm heading down the hill from my overlook, heading south to this road right north of Winona, and then I'm gonna head east. Little switchbacks here. Kind of rough, not too bad. Wildlife I've seen so far is a few birds. I don't know if that was a deer I saw earlier, but I found a tick on my leg, crawling, not biting. They're probably bedded down. It's 85 degrees. Just missed 2 huge wild turkeys just as I turned the phone on. So I got off the road a little bit. It's a marked trail, but it is a little bit rougher. So I'm just going to go on this way for a while. Kind of climbing an elevation. Got some really cool scenery. They've had a prescribed burn out here, so the trees are a little scorched, but all the undergrowth is pretty much gone. One thing about going into 4 low, it'll crawl down these hills with no problem. The only reason I'm in 4 low is so I don't have to ride the brake so much. difficult. Mud hole coming up here. I don't really like mud holes. I prefer to not go through mud. I'm gonna skirt this side over here. I don't like that you have to clean your car so afterwards. Mud and sand is not good for your wheels, brakes, everything else. Another mud hole. Go this way. Bunch of bullfrogs in here. Ribbit. Well, I made it to the spillway. If Lake Winona gets too full, water comes over there and heads down in this direction. Just crossed a low water bridge. Almost out. All right, I'll give you an overview of what I've done today. I started over here on Highway 7, which is right there, and I made my way up to that blue section. Then I went up that blue to right there. I cut across up here, went up that little section to the green, and I got to the lookout, which was like right about there. Then I made my way back over here, down, over here, up that little zigzaggy, down that thin one. Now I'm right there. I'm about to be out on Highway 9. In all, I've driven about 36 miles on dirt and trail. It's been pretty fun. I'm at the end of Lake Winona Road. Well, that's gonna about do it. Thanks for watching. Different driving, probably loud and rickety. So it was a fun time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on the next one. Later.